Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to discuss about the important concepts. Okay, so the user management in the Oracle databases. So how we are deal with the users in real time, and then I just explaining about the real time as well. Okay, so how they are managing the applications by controlling the users. Okay, so these all the things I am going to explain in this slide. Okay, so please cooperate for that. Okay. So we can go with that. So today we are going to cover the like this is our agenda. Okay, so first one is we are going to discuss about how to create the users. I hope I already discussed about how to create the users while teaching the table spaces. Okay, so now I'm just going to the in little bit in like completely this user management. Okay, so how to create the users, and second things how to provide the privileges to the users. And because as a DBA we should not give the privileges to all the users to the all privileges, right? So we have some conditions, we have some like limited is there, right? So that the based on that we can give the users to the privileges. Okay, so what all these privileges, so I just explaining in the practical session as well. Okay, so and third is role managements, and then password policies, how we can like control the users by using the passwords as well. And then profile managements, and then how to drop the users and how to lock the users, how to unlock the users. Okay, so and last I just show you that all the things in technically. Okay, so how we are doing in our databases. Okay, this is agenda today we are going to cover, so please focusing on that. So first, what is user management? The user management is created and manage login credentials for the each user, right? So we can also limit their access functionality. Okay, so these four section is very important. Okay, so inside the user management, these all the four section is very important. So one is we are going to manage the user, and second is we are going to managing the privileges, and we are going to managing the profiles, and we are going to managing the roles. Okay, so these four concept is under our user management. Okay, so each and every section have some like some important points is there, so please check on that. Okay, in next slide. So first we are going to discuss about how to create the users. Okay, so under the managing users, so the chapter is how create the user. So how to create the users to give privileges to the users. So I mean how to give the privileges to the users, and how to drop the users, and how to lock and unlock the users, and how to assign the table space to the users. Okay, so these all this in the our user management, I mean managing the user sections. Okay, so I just added this things. This is the command we are going to drop the users, and we can, this is the unlock the users. Okay, I mean lock the users, alter user username account lock. Okay, so here, managing privileges. Okay, so the second chapter is managing privileges. There is a two level. Okay, one is a system level privileges and object level privileges. Okay, so the privileges there is a two. One is a system level privileges and object level privileges. So what is the system level privileges? What is the object level privileges? So let's see the next slide. So system level privileges is these kind of privileges is given by the DBA. Okay, so DBA can assign the privileges to the users. Okay, if example, if any users need create sessions or create table, or what the privileges they need, so as a DBA side, so we are providing that. If example, I'm creating on user, so just I'm creating the user, I didn't give any privileges. Okay, but the user is not able to connect the database, right? Because that user don't have this create privileges. So as a DBA, we should provide these create privileges so that the users can able to connect the database. Okay, so these kind of things are the system privileges. Got my point? And then object level privileges. Okay, let me show you here. uh, just hide this. Okay, so object level privileges is, so we know, right? So in the table level privileges, I mean to say like procedures, functions, triggers. So these all the logical level, right? I mean a table level. So these object level privileges, we call it as a object level. Okay. So if example, see this diagram. Okay. So there is a two user is there. Okay. So one user is John, one user is allies. Okay. So allies have the select privileges of the HR schema in the employee table. Okay. HR is a schema. Okay. HR is a schema, employee is a table. Okay. But John have the select privilege and insert privilege. But John can able to insert the data in the, see here, the John can able to insert the data in the HR table, I mean the employee table. Okay. But he cannot able to select the data from the HR table, sorry, HR schema employee table, because he don't have the privileges. Okay. So he can do only insert. He cannot do the select statements. Okay. In the employee table, but he can select the orders table from the Scott user, under Scott user. So he can do the select user from this table. Okay. But allies having only one privileges. So this user having only select the data from the HR schema and employee table. Okay. So this is the privilege, means this is the object level privileges. Got my point? Okay. Second slide. Okay, so now we are going to talk about the managing the profiles. Okay, so what is the profiles? So actually, before I'm going from here, so I just wanted one thing. So if example, the profile is a of set of condition. Okay, you can keep it in this point in your mind. The profile is a set of conditions. Okay, so we are going to apply these condition to the one user. That's it. Okay, so let's see what all the things here. A profile is a database objects that control password policies and resource limit. Okay, so we are limited, we are controlling the users by the password policy and resource limits. Okay, so what all things, enforce the passwords rules and set the limit of the sessions, CPU idle time. Actually the important is we are going to enhance our security. Okay, and we are going to like control our resource limit in our servers. Okay, this is the main concept of the profile. Okay, so how we can do, I will tell you here. See this, these all the views, these all the views, this is the password level and this is the resource level. So password level, if example password underscore life underscore time. So these passwords, lifetime means this password is the user having the password is lifetime. Okay, so failed underscore login underscore attempt. So if we mentioned one or two or three, if it is three, the users cannot able to more than three. If it is two, like this. Okay, so based on that, password underscore log time and password underscore reuse maximum and reuse time, and then password verify functions. Okay, so the password is verify function means they are already write the example, we can write the one any script. Example, in our organizations, we need this is the capital letter first, should be in capital letter, and you should not use like 1 2 3 in our password. Those kind of things we can return from here in as a PLSQL. Then we can assign this verify function as well. Okay, so this is the password level and this is the resource level. Resource level, we can control the users by using this resource level. Okay, the sessions per users use the session per underscore user means, so per sessions this example, session underscore per underscore user means, so particular sessions, so the only one user or two users can only connect the databases. So like kind of things we can make it higher. Okay, and connect time and idle time we have to mention, and logical underscore reads underscore per session. So these all the, okay, you can read it about this, you can get some point. So these all the our the resource level. Okay, so I will showing some examples to take it from the both passwords and resource level. So I will show you in practically. Okay, the next slide, I mean in after the slide. Okay, and we are going to managing the roles. Okay, so managing, before I'm going to here managing roles, so I just simply I'm just explaining you. If example, you are working the okay, any environment, okay, any environment. So your company have some like a set of rules, right? So the users having this user having only these privileges, this user having only these privileges. So those kind of things, what as a DBA can do, we can create the roles. If example, maybe I can write it from here. Yeah, yes. See this. So this is the role. You just consider this is a role name. Okay, read only read only and developer and DBA support. Okay, so read only means this is a reporting users. Okay, so inside the role read only, what we are written only select on multiple saves, only the select privileges. Okay, so if example any reporting users come, we can directly going to assign the report only roles to the users. Okay, the users can able to do that. If example developer, as a developer, what we can do, we can create the I mean inside the developer roles. So we can create a table, insert, update, alter, sorry, update. So those kind of things we can mention in the developer side. So if any developer is new joining here, so we can simply assign these developer roles to the users. Okay, as a developer, the based on that based on the roles, so we can assign to the users. Okay, so last is a DBA support. If example he is a junior DBA, so we can assigning like alter sessions, create and use used. Okay, so this kind of 1 minute. So as a actually these are all the set of privileges. Okay, set of grants. So get set of grants. So based on the user role, so we can assign to the user. Okay, that's it. Okay, so I will show you in a sample in our practical session. Okay, so that's it. These are all the user management. Quickly, I'm going to showing everything. Okay, so these all the things we are going to do learn about the technical. Okay, so let's see that practical side. Is this now we are going to do the practical sessions. Okay, let's connect the database SQL plus slash s is DBA. Okay, so now we are going to create the user, create user, we can say username identified by password, welcome. Okay, so now we are providing, so now we are creating the user. Okay, we are going to slide. So how to provide the privileges to the users and how to drop the users and lock and unlock and assign the table spaces. Okay, so now we are going to we are the DB, right? If you want you can check here. So we are in the sys user. Okay, so now we are providing the privileges grant connect comma, this is the privileges I'm saying, system level privileges. Okay, so we are providing the connecting session to the, I mean connecting and resource privileges to the babu users. Okay, connect comma resource to babu. Okay, so now these user, now the babu users can able to access other databases. Okay, so now he have the privileges, this is called a system level privileges. Okay, so now we are going to check how to drop the user. So this command I can show you in last slide. Okay, so because if I drop again I need to create it, so no problem, I can drop now. Drop user username. Okay, so this is the command again we are going to do create. We can provide the grant again. Okay, and then how to unlock the user, unlock this. Before that we have to check select username, select username comma account underscore status from DBA underscore user where user name is equal to babu. DBA underscore users where username is equal to babu. Okay, so now you can see the user is open state. Okay, now I am going to log the user, alter user username account lock. Okay. So now I am fire the same command here. Let's see what happened. So now user status is locked. Okay. So now users cannot log in. Let's see. Connect babu slash welcome is a password, right? Yes. So what it's saying, the user is locked. Okay. So the users cannot be able to connect the databases. So what we can do, these kind of things user can complain us. So please unlock the user. So we have to log in the database and alter user, username and account unlock. Okay. So now you can set the command. Now you can check the same command here. Again, the status is back to open. Okay. Now you can check to connect the database by using the same password babu slash welcome. Okay. Now the users can able to connect the databases. Okay. So this is the babu users. So this is the way we are going to like this is the way we are going to lock and unlock and drop the users. Okay. And one more thing I just show you, right? So we are going to check these things. So before going to do, we just going to provide the table space. Okay. So these the things, alter user username. This is the table space. I'm going to give the example table space name. Sorry. Example table space and temporary table space app data. Okay. So now I'm going to assign the users. So after assign the table space, I'm going to check these user, going to check. So this user under which 1 second, it's not coming properly. Here should be give the comma. Okay. Okay. So now we are going to do, actually I missed the table space here. Sorry, comma. So now you can check. This is the Bob user. Status is open. This is the example. I just show you the proper way. Username for A20. Set line 199. Okay. So this is the username. Status is open. This is the table space. Okay. This is the table space is assigning to the Babu users. Okay, guys. And then I am going to the slide in. I show you, right. This is the drop user how to drop the users. So here why they are using cascade. If example you providing the drop user username, it should be drop. Okay. If it is not drop means that user containing the data. So if it is a user containing the data, you have to use the cascade command. Okay. Okay. And second things, there is the two privileges I told you, right? System privileges and object level privileges. Okay. Let's see these all the things. So what is the system privileges? What is that? So system privileges it means create these things. Okay. So actually the system privileges, there is a system privilege. These are the system privileges. You can able to see my screen. Okay. I am providing the grant session to the Babu users. Okay. So if you want, we can provide the create table as well. Grant create table to Babu. Okay. So now this is the system level. Okay. So note that point is the system level. So we can go and check. So what kind of things the user having right now. Okay. So the from user. So the Bob user having the two privileges. Okay. So this is a system level privileges. So now we are going to do the object level privileges. Okay. So I just show the demo here. See my screen. So the system level is done. This is the system level grant session to this is the system level. Okay. Now we are going to do show the object level. Okay. So now I am going to the grant to the Bob user. See, this is the grant. I am providing the select and insert on the HR schema employee table to the Bob users. Okay. So now I am providing the privileges to the users. Now I am going to connect from here. Okay, yes, keyword plus Bob. This is the username at service name. Okay, so now I am connecting the user, and I am going to access the HR table because the DBA is providing me select privileges, right? So now I'm going to try. See this, I can able to access the table. Okay, and then now I'm inserting some datas. Okay, I just inserting some datas. Okay, so data is also inserted. So because the DBA can give us, there is a two privileges. One is a select and another one is insert. Okay, so that's why I can able to do the two operations in the this thing. So if you want verify, you can go and check from here. I will show you here. See this? Yes, see this guys. So this is the command, we can get it from easily. Okay, so this is the username. This is the owner of the table. This is the table name. So this is the privileges which have the Bob users. Okay, so insert and select privileges. So that's why the users can able to select the data of the hr.emp table and then insert the row as well. Okay, so this is the way these object level privileges. Okay, based on that it will work. Okay, and now we are going to do that. I mean to say like next slide. Managing the profiles. Okay, so managing the profiles, there is a two. Okay, so one is a system level manage, sorry, one is the password level manage and another one is session level manage. Okay, so let's see what all the things. Okay, see this password level and resource level. So let me show you the so now I'm going to create one profile. Okay, so this is the way create profile. This is the profile name, and we can set the limit failed login attempt is equal to 3. The password lifetime is equal to 30 days, and the password locks is one time. Okay, this is a grace period of 5 days. Okay, so these all we are setting the profile. Now I am going to assign these profile to some users. So we can going to assign these profile to the Ramesh user. Okay, sorry, Bob user here. So now I am going to assign from here, and and one more things here I just show you so how it's working functionally. Okay, so before we can confirm this is assigned to Ramesh or not. Okay, so where is that? One second. uh, sh- Profile limit 820. Let's see now. Yes. So this is our profile name. Okay. So we created this profile. This I just show you here. Password is equal to 1 day, and this is the 5 days, and this is the password login attempt is equal to 3. Okay. So now I'm what I'm going to do here. So now I'm going to show you the practically. So this is the username, right? Welcome. Correct. Yes. Okay. So now I'm assigning this profile to the this user, right? So now I'm going to try the password by the wrong 2 times. Okay. SQL plus is DBA. Connect. This is my username. Welcome 123. This is a wrong password. Okay. So I'm trying first time. Okay. Same I'm going to do try second time. Okay. I'm going to try the wrong password again third time. Okay, so now we crossed our the grace time, right? I mean the failed attempt time it's did 3 times is done. So now I'm going to try again same thing. What happened, it will throw the error, so your account is locked. Okay, so because we are setting the profile and this profile is assigning to the Babu user. Okay, so that's why. So now you can go and check select user name comma account underscore status from DBA underscore users, where username is equal to Babu. Sorry, yes. You can check now. Why? Yes, BABU. ABU. Okay. So now see the user account is locked. Okay. So now I'm going to unlock the user. Alter user, username, account, unlock. Okay. Now I'm checking the same command from here. The user status is open. Okay, so this is the way we are going to prevent the users. Okay, so these all the let me show you here. These all the when I'm setting the profile. See, when I'm setting the profile, so these all the things we are going to set in our internally. Okay, so based on actually every parameters having the own methods. Okay, like this is the different this is the different lifetime is giving 30 days. If it is going 31, we have to reset the passwords. So this is the grace period, it's 5 days. So these all the things is everything we have to protect the users by using the profiles. Okay, so now what I'm going to do now, I'm showing the second things is the resource level. Okay, so now I'm going to control the users by the resource level. So I will show you here. Okay, so now I am going to do create the one profile. Okay, now I am going to create the one profile. Okay, I am profile created. I mention the profile. So session per user is equal to 1. So in the same time, the one users only can able to access here. Okay. So this is the functions. I am creating the profile as well. So what I am going to do, I am going to assign this profile to the user. Okay. I am going to assign this profile to the this user. Okay, alter user, username, profile, and profile name single underscore session underscore only one. Okay, now I am assigning to the this profile to the Babu users. Okay, so now it should be reflected in the Babu users. Let me confirm once again. Sorry. Okay, see this user under the single session only one. Okay, so now I will show you the real time example. I will try from here. Okay, I will try from here. Okay, so SQL plus Babu slash password at service name. Okay, so I'm connecting the user as a Babu users. Okay, this is for one session. I'm going to trying to connect here SQL plus Babu slash password at service name. Let's see what it happened. It's saying throw error, right? Though is this is exceeded simultaneously session underscore because the Babu users under the Bob users under this session. Okay, this profile. So that's why in everywhere you can going to connect this user can able to make the session only one. Okay, so this is the real time, maybe we are getting issues. Okay, okay, so and we are going to do the roles. Okay, and I will show you the he manage PPT as well. So we are going to manage the roles next slide. Okay, so I tell you, right? So instead of I'm creating each and everything, see here we are going to make the roles under the grants. Okay, so and we are going to assign the role to the users. That's it. So example I'm going to make like this. I'm going to create the roles. Clear. Okay, I'm going to make the role. Sorry, a role is created. I'm going to uh, this is a role. Okay, see this command grant. I am going to select on this table. I'm given to the Babu role one. Okay, this is the role we are created, right? So I'm creating. We are providing the access as well, and we are providing the grant session as well. Okay, so now the role is granted. Okay, so now what I am going to do, I am going to give this Babu role is equal to one user. Okay, so I'm going to create the Babu role is equal to Babu means that Babu also under the having eligible for the create session and the select on the HR table. Okay, so this is the way we are going to do make the roles. Okay, we can manage it. We can check from our, we can check from here what happened. We can check from here. uh, Maybe okay. So now the Babu role one is having the create sessions. Okay. So this is the things I'm trying to say in the roles. Okay. So we are creating some SQL some granted and set of granted. We are making one profile, and that profile we are going to assign to the users. Okay. So that's it, guys. So you have any doubts in the user management? So please be in video comments. Okay, so I will answer the questions. Okay. Okay, thank you guys, bye.